Welcome to all of you. So I'm going to start the third part of this chapter. I will talk about weight here. So before talking about weight, what we have talked on the part 2 of this chapter, we have talked about the types of the forces, isn't it? So now we'll go to we'll take the much less time from you, and now we'll go to the weight. Now see. The gravitational pull of the earth on a body is called its weight. So it's a definition of the weight. What we'll say? When anything pulls, means the gravity of the earth that is pulled on a body, that is called the weight. And the force with which the earth attracts a body towards its center is called its weight. Okay. So here, if mass of the body is m and acceleration due to gravity, okay, means how much from how much height it will come down to the gravity, that is g, and then we can take out the weight of the body as w. Capital W, it is denoted by capital W is equal to m into g, and this is what weight is equal to mass into acceleration due to gravity. Okay, so this is about weight. If we have talked about weight, we should talk about what actually? We should talk about spring balance. Okay, so spring balance is what? Spring balance is we can measure the weight of an object with a spring balance. How? So this spring balance gives the weight of the object because the extension in the length of its spring is proportional to the force with which it is pulled downwards by the earth. So next slide you will get to see one spring balance there. But before that, I'm going to explain this, that when you will keep one, there will be a hook in the down. When you will keep the weight there, what will happen? This will go down. Okay. It will be pulled also by the earth and it will go to some extent. And there will be a label in the spring balance. It will show that extension will show the length of the spring. It will be directly proportional to the force with which it is pulled by the earth. Force with which is pulled by the earth means that is a weight. Okay. Next is heavier the object, greater will be the extension of the length, and this is because a heavier object is pulled by the earth with a greater force. Just on the previous chapter in the gravitational force, you have I think studied about two objects, no, one feather and one ball. If feather and ball is there, which one will go faster to the earth? Obviously the ball, because the ball is heavier than the feather. Okay, students. Now let's see on what is the spring balance. Now see here. A spring balance has a vertical spring inside it. One spring is there inside. A pointer is attached to the lower end of the spring, and the object whose weight is to be measured is hung from the hook of the spring balance. And the weight of the object extends the length of the spring, and the pointer attached to the spring moves down on the scale marked on the body of the spring balance. And we can read the weight of the object against the position of the pointer. If it is given to you, what is the principle of the spring balance? You can write this. Okay, students. So this is about weight and the spring balance we have discussed. Now we will study one interesting topic. What is that? See, this is the adding forces. So adding forces means what? We have to add the force. Means plus. Many forces together. But do you have many forces? One person can't have many forces together, isn't it? So there should be a force of another person also. Now see, when two or more forces act on a body, not only you can take care of some friends to push a big box. So what you will say? When two or more forces act on a body, the total effect caused by these forces acting together produces a single force. How? I will explain you one by one. This single force is called a resultant force. Now see here. That car or some small trolley is shown there. It is moved 60 Newton, means with one force, and 30 Newton and with another force. So 90 Newton to the right it is moving. But another same trolley, one side, right side 30 Newton is pulled and 10 Newton is pulled by the what? By the left side. So both the sides are pulling the that small trolley. So what will be happen? It will be minus there. Resultant force will be minus there. It will be 20 Newton to the right. We'll see one by one. Let's see the next one. See here. So what is in front of you? This one is the example. First example, see. The only one man is pushing the car. Next, the one girl is pushing the car and the boy is pulling the car in one side only, not different side, not opposite side, in one side. And then again 3 persons are pushing the car on the third diagram I have shown you. And again 1 person or 1 or 2 person you can take to pull the car on the on the one side, not different side. I am not showing here any different position, not opposite position. So here resultant force will be what? Obviously the resultant force will be added. Whatever push or pull you are doing in one position, always remember, if there is opposite direction forces, then the resultant force will be minus, and if there is it is on same direction, the resultant force will be plus. Okay, now see the actually what it is. When the forces applied on the same object in the same direction, then add to one another in order to get the resultant force. Like resultant A plus B, one person is giving off A and another person B. Then the force will be A plus B. And when the force applied on the same object on the opposite direction, then the resultant force will be what? Differences of the two force means A minus B. Okay. So here resultant force A plus B is shown the same. The first I have shown you before slide, this same diagram I have shown you. So first this is done, A plus B, resultant force 90 Newton to the right side you got means same direction, and A minus B we got to the opposite direction 20 Newton. Okay students, so till here this chapter is finished, and we will not go more than this for you all. So later if I can adjust the next frictional force, I will add to here, but till now you have to study till here. Okay students, hope you have liked the video, you have understand what is force, what is types of force, what is weight, and what is the resultant force. Okay, so till then, thank you, bye bye.